Okay. Krista Mathey.
Okay, hold on. It's 7 o'clock. I'm calling this meeting to order as the clerk of the Board of Civil Authority, Direct Board. We're about to elect officers of the board, and before we do that, I wanted to go around and have everybody introduce themselves because we have several new justices of the peace, and it would be great if you can meet them all. So, Alix, why don't we start with you?
Okay. Alix Manning, JOP.
Krista Mathey.
What are you?
JOP.
Jed Baker,
Justice of the peace.
JP.
Yep.
That's
Jed Justice of.
That's people in the waiting room.
Diane, Justice of the Peace.
Dave Kreml, Justice of the Peace.
Priscilla Vincent, Select Board.
Bob Pittiger, Justice Peace.
Pam Smith, Select Board.
I'm Lily Tryman. I'm the town clerk and the clerk of the Board of Civil Authority and the Board of Abatements. We have members online and we have more members online. But there we go. Marcia, do you want to introduce yourself?
Marcia Calloway, Select Board.
And Mary?
Mary Layton, Select Board.
Emily?
Emily Shearer, Justice of the Peace.
Ernie?
It's muted.
Ernie is there and he is Justice of the Peace.
Ernie Ciccatelli, Justice of the Peace.
From that one on you, Suzanne?
Suzanne
You're
Leiter,
muted.
I haven't been sworn in, so I don't know what I am.
You're not really here, but you can
Yeah.
listen in.
I'm listening in.
But she is a Justice of the Peace as well. So our first order of business tonight is to elect officers of the board so that I can stop speaking. Would anybody?
Did you want to amend the agenda?
Can we do that before we elect officers of the board?
Typically, agenda is your first item.
So let's approve or amend the agenda.
So I would like to amend the agenda to include approval of the rules of procedure.
Should we put that as number 2?
Sure.
Okay.
Approval of what? Sorry, can you repeat
The
that?
rules of procedure. If anybody needs a copy of the agenda or the packet, they're over there, or the rules of procedure.
I need the rules of procedure.
Okay, hang on one second.
What was the order of that? Was it number 2?
Yep, so we're gonna adopt the rules of procedure as number 2 in our agenda.
Oh, that's not on there either.
And that's,
So the elect officers, then adopt rules of procedure, and then move on to minutes.
yep. And I would like to propose a second amendment to put as number 6, a discussion of the number of ballots.
Number of what?
Ballot.
Okay.
I second that. Does it need to be seconded?
Okay,
Grab a chair.
What was that, Lily? There was a number of ballots to be ordered.
And would you like a motion to?
I would like a motion to approve the agenda as it has been amended.
I will so move.
Okay. All right, we need to do a roll call vote because we have members online, so can we
Treasurer needs to sign it.
start with Elise, please? We're approving the agenda as amended. Yes, but now we need to go around and roll.
Oh,
For a little bit, go inside
Yeah.
for like a minute.
Corlin?
Yeah.
Ed?
Absolutely.
Yes, okay,
Oh, we attach things. And then
sorry.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
All right, working down our online members, Mary,
Yes.
Marcia,
Yes.
Emily,
Yes.
Suzanne?
The voting member.
You're
I don't
not a
get to
voting
vote.
member, thank you.
Yeah.
And then Ernie. I muted you because there was background
Yes.
noise.
Regular.
Thank you. All right, so the agenda has been approved, and now we can move on to electing officers of the board.
And we need what, a chair and a vice chair?
We need a chair and a vice chair. Would anybody like to make a motion?
I would like to make a motion to have Alix Manning be the chair.
All right,
No second.
got it. Any discussion
For any other nomination?
or any other nominations? I don't usually do this, can you tell?
Grateful that she. I don't see any other nominations.
I see no other nominations. Is there any discussion? Like all the races in Norwich this year. Let's go around the horn and do a roll call vote, please. Leaks? Okay.
For voting.
Corlin?
Yes.
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 I'm a yes. Bernie?
Yes.
Mary?
Yes.
Emily?
Yes.
Marcia?
Yes.
Mary?
I already answered. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't count it twice.
No, I'm going up. Who did I miss? Nope, we're good. All right. Would you take over, please? And then. Yep, yes, for.
So our second item on the agenda is,
We need vice chair.
sorry, we need vice chair. I nominate Suzanne Leiter as vice chair.
I'm not sure that we can because she's not officially sworn in.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah, conditional on her swearing her oath when she returns from Colorado.
all right.
A second.
Any other?
Moving it.
Well, you have heard no other nominations.
I'll say yes. We were doing with officers. So it's okay.
Okay. We need a roll call vote.
Yes, we do. I'll start with that. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm a yes. Okay, working down the list here. Ernie,
Yes.
Marcia,
Yes.
Mary,
Yes.
Emily.
Yes.
Congratulations, Suzanne.
And thank you, Suzanne. And Alix.
Suzanne knows.
She does now.
I am officially off the hook.
Okay, so now we can get going. So the second item of business is to approve the rules of procedure, which we have done every year since 2009. We amended them in 2023. And the question I would have is, did everybody have a chance to read them? Lily just sent them out this afternoon. I didn't know if everybody got a chance.
I just sent
Yeah.
it so Leaks reminded me.
So I don't know if we want to approve them now, or if people want to have a chance to read them and we can approve them next time around. We don't need them in order to
Have
do
there been
today's
any
agenda.
changes?
Excuse me?
Have there been any changes?
No, but it gives us an opportunity to read through them and decide if we want any changes before the next meeting. We don't have to approve them tonight. But we can.
Can I note two changes that I would like made?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, on page 2, we somehow screwed up and it says under D, hearing preparation, the BCA shall set a date and time for the hearing and communicate that date and time to. I think it should say something like the appellants and the listers.
Could you say again where that, where, what you're looking at?
On
It's page 2, section D, number 1. The sentence has no end.
on page 3, there's a D.
Well,
Well,
go to
this
page
is-
2.
This is hearing preparation.
It's capital D.
Okay, I see it, yes.
Yeah, and number 1, the sentence has no end.
Oh, my gosh, okay.
So it will now, that would be good.
And then as the second thing, number 2, in that same page, 3 business days prior to the hearing, the appellant shall submit to the town clerk 3 paper copies of the appeal. I would prefer not to have 3 paper copies of the appeal. I would prefer to have it emailed to me. But if they really feel the need to bring me paper, they're welcome to. So I
I would
would
need 3 though, could they just bring?
no, I would just
make
like
copies?
an emailed version of the appeal. I'm gonna be making copies and scanning it in anyway, so however you want to alter that.
The choice of the.
I would just say it shall submit to the town clerk their appeal.
Oh.
Because that leaves it nice and ambiguous as to how it has to be submitted.
Fine by me.
I don't know. Or you can say shall submit their appeal to the town clerk if you want to make it sound.
Does anybody else have anything else they want to alter, or do people want time to look at it before our next meeting?
Hello. Hi,
Hello?
hi,
Recognize Doctor?
yeah, thank you.
Oh.
I know that these have been around since 2009. I looked at the VLCT model rules and I read the law, and I'm just a little concerned that maybe we need to have this reviewed by council, because some of this is substantive instead of procedural. And I think that, it's rules of procedure, not rules of substance. Who can bring a appeal is a matter of statute. I know that there can be some changes, but in anticipation of having a whole lot of new property assessments potentially this year, and potentially some more, appeals, I think it behooves us to be really cautious about what our procedures are and make sure that they meet statutory guidelines. But the biggest thing I'm concerned about is the substantive piece. So I'd like to send it to council first and see what they have to say.
Can we remove those pieces and keep it procedural? That seems like the best way to go. I thought it was more detailed than it needed to be.
Yeah, I mean, one thing you might want to do is share with everybody the VLCT model rules.
Yeah.
So they can compare. But like the paragraph that has the enumerated issues that appellant may raise at a property tax assessment, I think that's problematic.
Yes.
There's several things in there that I think are problematic. So, and I think rather than us trying to sort of scrub through it, it might be a pretty easy thing to have council look at it, but at the very least, we should all be looking at the model rules.
Right. I would be happy to put some time into working on it, so not anybody else has one to say. If anybody else wants to work on that with me and trying, because we're not gonna have months, I wouldn't think, to get this done. I imagine we're gonna have a meeting come up relatively soon. Pam?
Since the town is a member of VLCT and they have a wonderful legal staff.
Yeah.
And because Marcia's suggesting that we look at their model policy, maybe we should have the VLCT Municipal Assistance Center attorneys look at what we have and get some feedback from them.
Sure.
Rather than spending money with the town attorney.
I would note the BCA has nothing in their budget for legal counsel.
Right.
Whatever VLCT can provide.
So what I'm hearing is we'll table this in terms of a vote until our next meeting. Does anybody else want to work on this with me?
I'm happy to help.
Okay, great.
I'm not volunteering. I just want to note that Arlene Rotman was the one who made these 2 years ago, and she may have opinions.
Yes, she will. In the meantime, though, we can keep moving along with this
There
meeting.
were reasons when we made the changes. I think it's on the paper, but there were reasons. And she's a lawyer.
There's more than one of those. So we'll table it for now and we'll bring it up at the next meeting and hopefully we'll have a different version at that point to look at. Next item on the agenda is approving minutes from 9/9, 9/23, 10/21, 12/3. Need to back up to see the 9/9 ones. Got it here somewhere. Does anybody have any changes to those draft minutes from 9/9? Lily?
I will note that for the 9/23 minutes, which I know we're not yet discussing, the appellants had some issues with the language in the draft minutes from 9/9, and I went back and listened to the recording, and everything that is in the draft minutes from 9/9 is in the recording.
Okay. So is there any need to amend them?
That I see.
Okay. Anyone else?
Are we gonna do this one set of minutes at a time?
Yeah.
Okay. So our first thing would be just approve the ones from.
Yeah, motion to approve the 9/9 minutes. Anyone?
I'll move to approve the 9/9 minutes.
Second? Anyone? Okay.
Should it be someone who was actually at the
meeting,
meeting?
maybe?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, then I can't second.
No, you can't.
Dave was there, Suzanne.
Jen, you were there? I was there. I'll second.
Okay,
I don't think that we need to go around and,
technically, we need to go around all the time because it's a hybrid.
Yeah, whenever you have a hybrid meeting, you have to do roll call.
okay. Yes.
I don't think I, was I
Do you want, no, you were. I don't have them open still.
You weren't there, Colin.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You guys were there.
David was there.
Yes. I was not there.
I'm a yes, and then Marcia,
Marsha was there.
Marcia, are you a yes?
I was there and, are we voting?
Yep.
Yes.
Who else is there?
And Ernie.
Yes.
Ernie was there.
And he's a yes.
He can't.
Oh, that's
Vote on the minutes.
So everyone who was there has voted yes.
Yeah. Okay. We're on to the 9/23 minutes. Any comments on the 9/23 minutes? Well, these are amendments since the last time we met,
Well,
or we made them at that meeting.
these were the amendments as proposed by the appellant,
Okay,
and they're incorrect
okay.
based on what is in the report.
Then I
So the
don't think,
appellants want us to strike what's crossed out and add in what's highlighted.
and does not bother. If it's not part of the recording, then I don't see how we can amend it, Bob.
Can I ask a question? I'm just curious. What was the judgment on the boundary line case that was discussed in the 23 minutes? Has it been settled?
Yeah.
And how was it settled?
Is that
It was
always
settled in
confidential?
favor of,
It's not, no, it's
Not confidential.
not confidential.
Hard to find any record.
It's filed with the Grand.
So I'm just curious what,
we found in favor of the appellant.
so in other words, then there was no change to the existing, the previous, which was the smaller acreage,
We went back to the
And-
smaller acreage
and
in 2000.
went back to the smaller. To, exactly. Okay, all right, I'm just curious. Thank you.
Um,
I think you can leave these as is because it says Adams raised 2 sections for correction.
But I don't think we should be making corrections that aren't.
But we're not correcting the previous minutes. Previous
These are-
minutes are subject to be.
Does anybody else have any comments on it? Motion to approve,
Just to be clear, the yellow sections are not going to be added. So they are.
I don't think we should be adding them based on what's in the recording.
Right. So yellow
So
is,
I would scratch the yellow and stay with the original minutes. They thought they can request it, but I don't think we have to approve it.
it wasn't said.
Gotcha. I'm learning. So we need a motion to approve the original minutes without the amendments that the appellants asked for.
We already did.
But we did.
That's 9.
But these
This is
ones
9:23.
here.
But the corrections aren't to 9:23, they're to 9:09.
Yeah, so these minutes are correct in that Adams said these things that he wanted done. We have elected not to go back and change the minutes. So all we need to do is approve these. So I move to approve the 9:23 minutes as written.
And you only have a handful of people.
Let's just do them in order. Marcia? Yes
Yeah.
or no on those?
Yes.
Fran's not here, Linda's not here, David?
Yes.
Suzanne can't vote yes for me, Arlene's not here, Lily.
Yes.
Okay, 9:23 done. On to 10:21. Any comments on the 10:21 draft minutes?
I move to approve the October 21 minutes as presented.
I'll second.
Hey. Carolyn is not here, Linda's not here, I say yes. Pam?
Yes?
Priscilla?
Yes.
Lily? Yeah. Okay. So, 3.
I move to approve the December 3rd minutes as presented.
Any comments?
Somebody
I'll second.
seconded, but yes, I have some comments. I wasn't there. I'm just reading the minutes and trying to understand what happened. And it says, for the last paragraph, 2 voters were removed from the list of potential challenges. Parens, Vincent Parker. Now, I don't know whether you're prohibited from identifying which Vincent or which Parker, but to me, just reading that, I mean, you know, I'm a Vincent. I wasn't challenged. I know there's a John and Carla in town. I know there's Worth Parker and Robert Parker right here in the village. Can we put in their first names?
I can. I don't know what they are off the top of my head anymore, but I can look
Okay.
that up.
I mean, I just think that would be helpful for the record. Because my name's down. Maybe. And I can't vote on it, but wasn't there.
Make a motion to approve them with the changes.
Amendments, yeah.
Yes, I would accept that friendly amendment to change that.
Ernie?
Yes.
Carol's not here, Linda's not here, Corlin?
Yes.
David?
Yes.
Emily?
Sorry.
Emily?
Yes, sorry, I was finding my unmute button.
Marcia?
Yes.
Pam?
Yes.
Lily?
Yep.
Minutes are all approved. Okay. And now we just need a motion to authorize you to appoint election officials.
May I speak to it for a second? So for the new JPs, either the Board of Civil Authority has to approve all of my election volunteers, or you can simply give me the authority to appoint election volunteers as I see fit. I would prefer that you do the latter, because otherwise every time someone drops out and I have to add a new person, I have to call a meeting at the Board of Civil Authority, which can get real quick. It is an election meeting, so if I had one other person with me, technically it would be fine. But it's by far easiest if you're willing to just give me the authority to appoint whoever I think would be a good election volunteer.
I move that we give that authority.
I'll second it.
Mary does.
And I will say yes.
As
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
No, whoever's online, so we've got, Emily,
Yes.
Ernie,
Yes.
Marcia,
Yes,
Yes.
do you want to speak to the early processing of ballots?
yes, so generally, we have two justices of the peace come in a few days before the election, like the Friday and the Monday before the election, to run absentee ballots through the tabulator. And I need your approval to do this. We usually get about 400 absentee ballots at a town meeting, and it makes our lives easier if we can process them ahead of time and not have to stand there and run them through during the slow times on Tuesday.
I'll also say that, we have some JOPs that didn't run again this year that were very involved with that. And a few of us that won't be here for this election. So some people that have never done it before are gonna need to step up and get involved. And I'm hoping many of you will volunteer for that. It's a great part of the process to learn.
It is during the day, so I don't know what your day jobs do, but 8:30 to 4:30.
I won't be here.
So when do you volunteer?
If you're like.
I've never done it before, but I'm happy to volunteer.
That's great, thank you.
This is the office.
Yes.
I can come in.
Motion to authorize the early processing of ballots. Anyone?
So moved.
Second? Yes, second. I'm a yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
And Ernie,
Yes.
Marcia,
yes,
Mary,
Yes.
Emily.
Yes.
Excellent. And would you like to speak to discussing the number of ballots?
I would love to. So for the past many years, Norwich has ordered 2,000, I should back up. Currently, we have 3,045 registered voters. That number fluctuates up to about 3,100, depending on how aggressively I pursue challenges. Historically, Bonnie had ordered 2,600 ballots per election for the town meeting. We have not gotten more than 1,600 people voting in as far back as the Vermont election management system allows me to go. This year, I made the daring move to order only 2,000 ballots. And I wanted to run it past you all as the Board of Civil Authority to make sure that you felt comfortable with this, noting there are no contested races this year, nor are there any super contentious ballots. But I would be open to adding more to my order if you feel that that was a mistake.
What would happen if
You ran out.
you ran out?
That is easy. I have legal size paper and I can print onto paper.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
Sounds like a no.
And we tested it the last election, the machine will read it.
Would you like a motion to authorize that or just have it as discussion?
I am happy just to have a head nod of consensus from all of you that I did an okay thing and you'll support me. Okay. If suddenly 2,000 people come and vote, I will be flabbergasted and eat my hat. So.
All right then. No motion because we're just,
So no, as long as you all feel comfortable.
okay.
Lily?
Yes.
Do you have 2 reams of legal size paper in case you get a rush?
Yes, I even have slightly thicker than normal legal size paper because that's what the tabulator likes to eat. We were very afraid we were going to run out of ballots for the presidential election because the state was really stingy in their distribution of ballots. And so we were on top of it, and we can do the same for a meeting. Should there be a rush on voting for single candidates for every seat?
All right then. Does anybody have anything else? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. David Cremel already seconded. And I say yes.
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 Ernie,
Yes.
Marcia,
Yes.
Mary,
Yes.
Emily,
Yes.
we are adjourned.
Night.
Good night.
Everybody.
Oh, I'm, gonna call